Come here. Okay, we're at Disney. I don't know if you guys can see us, but I'm here. We are here where? Where are we?
We're in Epcot.
It's a little bit of a shadow, so we can't really see if anybody's even watching or showing us any love, but we are at Epcot. Let's walk. And let me tell you a little bit. You guys go ahead. I'll meet you. Okay. Unless you want to hang out with me. Okay, so today's my birthday, and I decided to bring my family, half of my family, because we have 9 people in our family, to Epcot. My favorite ride is Soarin', and it was we couldn't get a fast pass, and so I didn't want to wait. It's the hardest one.
It's the hardest one to get a fast pass on.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a fast. I cried the first time. I said, "Can you hold my drink?" Okay, so, so anyhow, now, then instead we went to see Captain EO. Have any of you seen Captain EO? Tell them about Captain EO.
It was like a Star Wars thing, but with no lightsabers. It's like a musical with Michael Jackson.
He was so good in it.
He just didn't do good at the acting. He did good at the singing.
His acting was
okay.
But he was amazing. His dancing, I could have watched that like a million times. It was so incredible. So now, then we went to what?
And then we went to Nemo. It's one of my favorite rides in Epcot. And it was really good. And then once we were done, we saw all these aquariums. And we saw dolphins and two huge manatees.
Okay, and now we are going into Mexico. I'm going to try to sit down so I can answer some of your questions. But, okay, if you guys looking around, let me show you what's around here.
Mexico's down there.
Okay, I'm gonna let them see. Hang on a second. Yeah, see? Like there's Mexico. Mexico's down here. There's another country. And they're actually going on some kind of tour. So I want to tell you guys. So for those of you who don't know us, and I'm sorry, but I can't read your comments until I sit down because I have these glasses on and it's really, really sunny. But I used to work here years ago when I was a teenager. I was a singer at Disney World and a dancer, and it was probably the happiest time of my life. And then I went off and I was in the entertainment business for a while, and then my life got intense, but then I ended up having 7 kids, and then I lost money, and I was broke. And just recently, we built this business that's sort of a combination between adoption and orphan care and nutrition and helping families get really, healthy and fit and all of that, and then also help them to make money so they can stay home with their kids, right, after they adopt. So what happened was we were really successful with that, and then we had a choice. It's like you can live wherever you want in the entire world. Where would you go? So my kids, 5 of them who have been adopted and who had really struggled through some parts of their lives that were really, really intense. And so the thought process came in our minds, where could we go where our kids could feel like they are like lavished on, where they feel like they really have a great, great life, right? So we decide, you know what, we're going to move like really, really close to Disney and just give them a really fun life. And so that's what we're doing. They live literally like 5 miles from Disney. We bought annual passes. I'm going to sit down. Oh wait, this is so wild. So, Jared. Okay, so we're going to sit down, right? We're in Mexico right now. In Mexico. Okay, now I can read. Woo! Okay, so, Jared, tell them how many times you've been to Disney. Make sure they can see your face.
I think I've been like 30 times.
Talk louder. You've been 30 times?
Yeah.
Because before we were here, how many times?
I think I went 6 times. 6 or 7 times with my friend, and we had so much fun. I had so much fun coming with my friend, even better with my family.
Yeah, and now I can't see what you guys are saying. Okay, it's not easy doing this from Disney. Okay, so Jared was just in Norway. Jared's from Ethiopia originally. Can you see what that says?
It says, does it get boring?
That's a great question. I think that's fantastic because people think that every time you would go to Disney it would just be fun, but
There's a few parks that get boring.
Like, what's your favorite park and what is your least favorite park?
I like Hollywood Studios, and my least favorite park is probably...
Where we are.
Yeah, that's probably it, because you have a lot of walking to do.
I like the Magic Kingdom. I like Hollywood Studios. Epcot, usually I'm not that crazy about because it's...
Yeah, but they have a lot of cool stuff.
But it's fun because I'm sitting here in Mexico. Okay, what does that say now? I feel like I need
It says, happy birthday, I hope... I can't, it went away.
Thank you, yeah. We've got... I mean, it's so relaxing. I'll say one great thing that I love about being here and moving my kids to Disney World is, it's really hard to get quality of life, like quality time with your kids. And where we were living before, it was beautiful in North Carolina, but we didn't carve out time to really spend with our kids. And being this close to Disney gives us more family time. And even I was telling my husband today, I said, even for myself as an adult, there's a lot of stress in life. So coming over here and just walking around where everybody's happy, yes, it could be like a fantasy, but it also, it just makes me feel so great because it takes away some stress to be able to be here where, everything's beautiful and all that. Yes, it's fantasy, but I really, really like it. So, okay, what are they saying now? I'm sorry because I can't see. Oh, wait, let's pull it up. It went away.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Okay, and then our kids love it as well. Like Matea and Alec are right now, they're on a scavenger hunt.
They're out of Mexico.
They just came out of Mexico. Let me see. And they're watching like this phone thing, this like phone scavenger. They give you a phone for like a scavenger hunt. And so they're going into Mexico on a scavenger hunt. Hey, honey, you want to talk to them about the, why you like the fact that we just moved here?
Aside from the fact that I'm just madly in love, hi everybody, with the foliage, just palm trees and beauty everywhere, and animals everywhere. It's so awesome. Having access to Disney, and just we got season passes and just going whenever we feel like it, even if it's only for an hour or two, and exploring different parts of the park. It's just an amazing thing. We feel like we're on a vacation that we never go home from. It's really incomparable. I love this.
Let me say something. Okay, so this is the other thing I wanted to say. This was always a fantasy, a dream of ours to do this. And I want to know, like, if you guys could live anywhere, like with your kids, if you could move anywhere with your kids, and, maybe it had to be in America, because there's some amazing cities and amazing towns like Los Angeles. That area is great. There's places in Oklahoma, in the mountains, Colorado. Where would you guys live?
California.
And especially if you, I don't know, just tell me what like your favorite places are, because I had really thought that, I couldn't have this dream. We knew that one day we wanted to move to the beach, somewhere sunny. Okay, what's this saying?
It says, I would live in New York.
Oh, you know what? We lived in New York City for many years, and I'll tell you something. For me now, with 7 kids, it doesn't make any sense. But New York, I think it's great for anybody, especially out of college, and to have that city experience.
Happy birthday, Deanna.
Thank you. To have that experience in New York. New York is a lot of fun. It's intense, but it's a blast. Long term, I don't know. It's expensive. It's kind of harsh. It's not always a happy place.
And hi, Jared.
Hi. Where would you live if you could move anywhere? Let's say like when you're getting older.
I've always wanted to go to California or Italy.
Oh gosh, we were in Rome. Did you go to Rome?
No, we were in...
Where were you recently?
The last country we went to was Paris.
In France?
Yeah.
And did you like Paris?
Yeah, it was really nice. But I think I liked Versailles better because we also went to Versailles.
Versailles.
Yeah, that was really nice. I liked the huge golden castle. Yeah, that was really nice.
Who wouldn't want to live in the castle in Versailles? We went there too recently.
They told me, one of the tourists told me, the tourist guide said, if you can touch it, it's not real gold. But if you can't touch it, it's real gold.
Oh, so they put all the real gold somewhere where people can't touch it. Okay, you see our magic bands and my Mickey Mouse watch. This is like a Mickey Mouse Apple Watch. So the one investment that we made was for annual passes. And you know how expensive it can be. Like, even if you're here just for a couple of days, you can spend $300 or $400 for, like, one person for all of the different parks. And so what we did is it really cost like, I don't know, $350, $400 because we're Florida residents for the total year per person. So we actually were paying by the month, but I mean, we really feel like it's a great investment. Okay, somebody just said something. So, I mean, get your magic bands. You can get annual passes even if you don't live here. It'll just be a little bit more expensive.
What are we going to do next year?
I don't know.
Can we do Universal?
Okay, so then tonight on my @Deanna Falchuk Periscope, I'm just going to talk, be real, and tell some stories about
Jared,
Alec.
Do you hope to get a job at Disney?
Oh, that's a great question.
I think so. Yeah, I think it would be fun, like working with the animals.
Like at Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, or doing the rides. I've always wanted to do that. I've always wanted to push the button.
I
for a roller
think
coaster.
Jared could be like a prince.
Can't wait for you the scope later.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about, well, how each one of these children has impacted my life. But one of the things is, I don't know if all of you know the story of Alec, and, you know, and I'll tell you more about it tonight, but I think oftentimes on what his life would have been had I not gone to him to adopt, had we not gone, but also the impact he's had on our lives.
Do you think the girls will want to work there too?
Yes.
I think Grace and Mateo would.
Oh gosh,
know about
I think
Ella.
all of our kids, except for Samantha, already has a job, but she could work in PR. It's fun. It's fun working at Disney. You know, I have a cousin who works here somewhere. She's in the Magic Kingdom in Liberty Square. And by the way, Disney has Wi-Fi. Like I'm sitting here with Wi-Fi, so you just Periscope. I know, but I didn't know that. So okay, so if I had to work here, like when I worked here, I sang. They had like these they had a recording studio underground, and I sang and danced in front of the castle in a group called Kids of the Kingdom. And then I recorded Cinderella voices and, you know, like Sleeping Beauty voices and things for the parade and stuff. And I was a teenager. I was like some of your ages. I was like 18 at the time. And it was the coolest job ever. And we could go on rides for free, like in between the shows. It was super awesome. And so if I was to come back and work at Disney, I'd probably want to be in the entertainment division again, just because it's so much fun. And there's a lot more going on here than when I was here years ago. So when you start to work at Disney, they do this thing called pixie dusting.
Everything is better when it's free.
That was for sure. We get on Space Mountain, and I can't even go on roller coasters anymore. Aren't I a chicken on those rides?
Yeah, but Space Mountain isn't even that scary. It's not really that bumpy. It's kind of smooth.
Yeah, Space Mountain's not that bumpy, but it used to be crazy. There was no seatbelts. Like, you'd all sit in this toboggan, and if you were the first one in, you'd go to the bottom. And so I guess I'm traumatized because I went on it about 1,000 times when I was younger, and now that I'm older, I just don't have the strength or the courage. Do you find when you get older, I don't know, sometimes you're not as brave? Although I have girlfriends who love roller coasters.
Dad really loves roller coasters.
Do you like Space Mountain?
I do, very much.
I can't see if this is facing
It was
you.
better
Yeah,
when
it
I
is.
was a kid, but it's still fun.
So you go on Space Mountain.
Constantly.
Okay, so what's your other favorite ride here?
Oh my goodness, Rock and Roller Coaster.
That's one of my
What's the one at the top of Mount Everest? Expedition
Mount
to, is it called
Expedition
Expedition Everest, I think it's called. That's the best one.
Yeah,
Is it?
really.
Because it goes backwards, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really.
it goes backwards.
It's
it
so
goes
much
forwards.
fun.
And it's like an old-fashioned roller coaster, not modern high-tech kind.
Hey,
I
what
like- I
about
like the
Tower
best.
of Terror?
Oh, that was
I
fun.
love that.
That was really fun. That was
But
my
it's
first
much
time
more,
doing
if you
it.
have a choice, go on it at night. It's
Yeah.
much more fun at night.
We went
Oh,
on
my
night
gosh.
and we saw all of Hollywood Studios, and I saw part of the Magic Kingdom.
And the fireworks.
And it was so
Oh,
cool.
Yeah, and we just found out actually that Disney has these like free food days, which is crazy. Have you guys heard of the free
I
food
did that
days?
once.
You did?
Isn't it
Yeah,
around
it was during.
Thanksgiving?
It was no, I didn't do it for Thanksgiving, but it was during July. They had free snacks. They had like free ice cream, water, and
I want to know when free.
and then so
what
I
are
just
they
okay.
saying?
Are you excited to go to Disney around Christmas?
Yeah. Okay. So
I heard that
yeah.
around Christmas is usually one of the busiest times in Disney.
I'm excited because the place that we live in has snow, like fake snow, and it has fake ice. I mean,
They
it's
do
not
that
the
in-
same. It's
yeah.
better if you go to a real place with
They do
snow,
that
but
in Hollywood Studios.
they do that in Hollywood Studios too. And yeah, I am
But
excited.
this is going to be our first Christmas in Orlando, so
In
it's going to be
hot
fun.
weather.
It's going to be really surreal in a way.
I mean, I think we'll end up missing the cold a little bit. What do they say? Quick.
No Christmas. I can't.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry, guys. There's like a big glare and shadow on here, so we can't always see what you're saying. But okay, so I think we're gonna say, since Matea and Alec and Andrew are so focused on the scavenger hunt, I mean, they're not even focusing on eating. I think we're not going to get them on the scope right now, so I'm sorry. Grace is at a camp, and Ella just decided to kick back because she gets really sensitive in the heat.
Yeah,
right?
she took a shower and she said, I didn't want to go because I didn't want to
Yeah,
miss one.
but I woke up today and they had the best breakfast and the best decorations, and it was so much fun.
All I had was a cupcake.
Oh yeah, and I didn't even have a cupcake yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Tonight I'm going out to dinner. Probably won't record that, but then 11 o'clock Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think that's a better time because I usually do things like at 9, which means that if you're on the West Coast, it's too early. So, you know, I'm just going to talk a couple. There's just something on my heart that I want to share with you guys, and that's on my Deanna Falchuk Periscope. I'm trying to separate the two, you know. So anyhow, we love you. You guys have anything you want to say? So follow us at Deanna Falchuk, at YouParent. If you want to go to our YouParent channel, we've got a YouTube channel that's YouParent, and we also have a Facebook page for our family that's, you know, YouParent as well on Facebook. Okay, see you guys. Oh wait, what did I say?
Have a great rest of your birthday, and love you all.
Love you too. Thank you guys. Bye. If I can figure out how to stop this. Maybe I'll never stop it. We'll just Periscope forever.
Yeah.
Should we just Periscope
Bye.
forever? Bye.